Good afternoon, badass artists. I'm Mia Luyando. We are here today starting a new coloring adventure. We're not going to do this entire portrait unless you guys tell me that you want me to, and in that case we'll absolutely do it. I think, was this the cover? Why, yes it was. Well, maybe we'll do this one. Okay. I was going to work on a different kind of metal, but let's do copper. Hey, okay. All right. Hey, we can always change our minds, right? Even in mid-sentence. So I've gotten a lot of requests from you guys on different metals, whether it's copper, brass, antique gold, bright gold, silver, lots of metals. The idea behind shiny metal, it's all this, all of it is the same. You're just changing the colors that you're using to achieve the illusion of it being metal. So if you are looking for a copper color like this one, and these are colored digitally, you guys. These are done with Painter Essentials 8 AI. This one was done with a program called AI Arta and Photoshop, and they're all kind of locked in there together to get the final result. Can you get a result like this with traditional medium? Absolutely, but you have to put a lot of stuff on it. Just pencils, probably not. But let's go in and work on it and work on this kind of coppery antique gold color. So I am still using Avazars. I promise I will change my pencils out. A lot of times I record a lot of videos all in one stretch, and I don't change my pencils around, so bear with me, guys. But I don't really, I'm not sponsored by any of these art companies, so it's just kind of more about the process than the product. So I am still using a Avazar, and this color is called Walnut. And we're just gonna go around to the back here to these deeper shadows. And we're just gonna move this in. And it does look kind of bright on top of that darker gray scale, but that's okay. It can be a little intimidating, but don't worry. We are gonna make it look beautiful. I'm just kind of working my way through all of these little nooks and crannies and this metal work. And we're going to do the same on the other side. And the trick to making gold look, or any metal look shiny, is having a really good shadow color, an intermediate color, and then a bright, like in your face color, whatever is the brightest color you've chosen for that metal. You know, like a really bright canary yellow for gold, and the lightest silvery gray you can find for silver, and so forth. So for this, you're looking for, you know, kind of a coppery orange, because this is where we want it to look like the brightest copper penny if we're going for copper, or, you know, a really pretty kind of a honey brown if we're trying to do more of an antique gold. And we'll see how this one, how we work our way around with this one, and how it starts to come together. This one's called Russet. and I've used this one quite a bit. I'm not going to bring this all the way in. I'm just kind of smoothing this out. And it's a little bit lighter. Now, choosing the main three colors and making it a gradient, that's your trick to metal. In any combination of those three colors, you're going to get a nice shiny look. And just remember that anything going around a gemstone is going to be shadowy and shady. And you can add as much detail or as little as you want. You can absolutely let that grayscale work for you. And today I'm kind of doing somewhere in the middle. Go with kind of a lighter brown. This one is called Camel. I'm just going to kind of push that back into that other color as I bring it forward too. That everything kind of blends in together. Now, I'm not covering the entire metal with this light color because I'm going to go in with with one more shade, I think lighter. Instead of the 3, I'm going to use 4. I'm going to actually go over here and get like a dark yellow, if I can find one that suits me. Butternut, I don't know, maybe this is too dark. Let's see. It's really close to the other one, isn't it? Yeah, that's not quite bright enough, I don't think. Let me go with this mustard yellow. Sorry about that. Thought I had you guys in the screen. I don't know, I just still don't think that's quite bright enough. Let's try this one. Sunflower, that should be bright enough. And I'm gonna just go right back over that. Yeah, I think that one's bright enough. Now this one is definitely more of a brassy yellow. If you want it to be bronze, you'll need to add more of a russet, like a reddish brown. Actually, I think this is more of like an antique gold. I kind of got off track with it. Now, to get that shiny effect, we'll just add some really light reflection here. I kind of got a little too dark with those layers. I'm going to start with the russet color, I think. Camel. And it's mainly about, following the light source and where the brightest reflections are going to be, and that's where your lightest color, the lightest and brightest color is going to be. Let's try a really light yellow this time, buttermilk. Let's see how that. That definitely shines. It's all about reflections and building the dark and the light. But when we go back in and add the gemstones, I believe it was turquoise. So first, we will get this blue emerald. And we'll add the darker spots of the stone and the deeper shadow. And not all turquoise is super dark. It's different. They're all marked in a different way. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I hope you'll do so. That way you'll always know when I upload a new video. Usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Deep turquoise. And I'm just going to kind of add this in random spots. Now I'm leaving the lightest spot just white because that is the brightest reflection. And I definitely want it to look shiny there in the middle where that cabochon is at its, you know, highest point. You know, it's kind of that cabochon look, so we definitely have that reflection there. And there we have some, you know, antique gold. It's more of an antique gold look, isn't it? Definitely not a copper. I fell short there, sorry guys. But there we have it. If you'd like me to go forward with this one, I'm happy to do that. Or we can work on some different jewelry on different pictures. I'm also coming along with some more eye tutorials as well. I think I'll do those in the Cosmos book because their eyes are larger and we can get in there and really work on some crazy details. I think that'll be fun. Okay, everybody, I'm going to sign off for today. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. That way other people out there who are searching for channels like these can find us, hang out with us, become a badass artist. If you haven't checked out my Facebook group, I'm going to put a link below. Come on over and join us. When you click on the join button, it will ask you, I think, 4 questions. Please make sure that you answer those questions. That way we can process and get you in the group. Okay, everybody, thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.